Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. I am back to talk about just a few, y'all's very informal, talk about a few things, kind of get your take on some things that are going on. Before we hop into it, let's see who we have here so far. Good afternoon down south. Thank you so much for joining and for being first in the building. Thank you so much. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. Thank you for joining and thank you for hitting that like button. Y'all make sure you hit the like. Okay, it is for free. And also, make sure you share the live. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Deborah. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi, Shailene. Thank you so much for joining again, sis. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Get your popcorn ready. Is in the building. Security. Okay. She said, good afternoon, listening from work at the slave plantation. Security, aka nursing home that is short staffed. Oh, wow. Well, you know what? You are doing a great work, though. Being at the nursing home, that's still a great work. But I know how it goes. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you, Teresa. Hi, Life. Welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. I appreciate it. So, y'all, we're going to get into a couple of topics. Now, my first one, I think I'll go here first. Okay. Now, shout out to V. I don't know V. I know she's at work. If she's in the chat, but she shared something on her community wall that kind of aggravated me, and it's still bothering me. Okay, although it happened, it seems like on Easter. I wanted to just kind of talk about this because this is something that could also happen in real life. Hey, Jay, welcome. She said, hey, everyone, I'm back on vacation and been catching up in these YouTube streets. Ooh, child. Jay, okay, if you miss one day in the YouTube streets, you get behind. You can't go on a whole vacation, okay? You can't go on a whole vacation. But welcome back and thank you again for earlier. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And so, y'all, you know how like when you have a blended family, okay? So one spouse may have some children, and then you may have some children, and then y'all combine children, okay? But your children have another father. Teresa said, I'm ready for this. I've been food shopping, so I'm ready to sit down to hear this tea, okay? And so the children that are not by your husband, okay, some of those husbands treat the children like they're their own children. And some will treat them differently. And in this particular case, the mom seems to be okay with her older two boys being treated a different type of way. Okay. Now, some women hold over maybe the ex-husband or maybe just a baby's dad will hold that over his head. Like they just, don't get along or like them. And sometimes subconsciously, they may treat those children a certain type of way because of who their father is. Hi, Uncle Charles. Welcome. Thank you for joining today. Hey, Shelly Shells. Thank you for joining again, sis. Teresa said, facts, missing a day or two puts you so far behind on these YouTube streets. Exactly. Okay. Hey, who the F is she? Welcome, sis. And so if you're not careful, the children that's getting treated differently or being excluded may start to feel a certain type of way. Children can pick up on vibes. Okay. I know I worked in the education system and I had to watch the vibe I was putting out to kids because sometimes you would get the ones who would do the most and they would get on your nerves. And sometimes that can come across like, ugh. When they walk up to the door, you're like, dog, he here today. So you got to kind of like, it's not the child, it's the behavior, so that you're not giving off that you don't like that child because it's really not them. It's just what they're doing, their actions that make you feel some type of way. And so I always had to explain that to them that once you change that, hey, people won't just look at you a certain type of way, but see, they can't see the real you if all they see is how you are behaving and misbehaving in this case. Hey, Tony, welcome. Thank you for joining. And so let me pull up what V shared. And this is one of our topics for this live. Okay. Now, if we're looking at this picture, those of you, let me pull it up, make sure it's big enough. Hey, T. Marie, welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. She said, I do that to my biological children. They drive me nuts sometimes. Exactly, girl. You have to fight against it. Like, I know you mind, but you get on my nerves. Jay said children definitely know, and at times it has a lot to do with their emotional stability. I agree. I totally agree. If you would like to bless me with a coffee, Shelly Shells has put that in the chat. Also, I have a goal of 5 super stickers. If you would like to help towards that goal, I would greatly appreciate it. Teresa said, I've been blessed to have an amazing husband that always puts my kids first, but both my husband and I have a great relationship with my ex-husband. See, that's maturity, okay? And a lot of people can do that, but there are some that cannot. Okay, they don't know how to co-parent, they don't know how to get along, communicate, and all of this. And so if you sometimes have a bitter relationship with the father, or you think the father doesn't care, you start sometimes treating your kids like you don't care. Okay, and that's not fair to the children. Hi, Marie, welcome. They didn't ask to be brought here. Okay, wearing a disco dress, but that's what your kids have on their foot for their footwear. Exactly. So this family, let's see here. Nothing in her life makes sense, not even an outfit, nothing. Hi, Jessica, welcome. She said, hey, OB, sitting in the carpool lane. Girl, you know what? I'm usually doing that with my daughter. She's at the after school program. That's why I said, let me go live a little earlier. So thank you for joining. Thank you, Shelly Shells, for the super sticker. I appreciate it, sis. So it worked. I appreciate that. I agree, my husband and his ex. Right. Hi, Anomaly. Welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. She said, I'm glad you're speaking on this. Yes. Okay. Now, this is, y'all, it's heartbreaking. Okay. To the least. Okay, it is heartbreaking. Hi, Queen, welcome. So this was Easter. Okay, this was Easter, and this family was going to church. Okay, now I don't know, first of all, what the temperature is there, but I know here on Easter it was a little nippy. Hey, Dee, thank you for joining, Queen. She said, love you. I love you too. Thank you so much for joining. Teresa said, my husband's daughter mom is like that. My husband feels like he can't say how he really feels because she may take it out on his daughter. Yes, Teresa, that happens. That happens. I have seen that so many times. Okay. Julio said, Lord, she busted out the strange for the change. Stripper shoes for church. Okay. But wait, y'all, let me back up. Let me read V's caption for this. She said, wait, I know you're effing lying. She said, this is not how 6-figure earners dress for Easter Sunday church service, is it? Why do the 2 older boys have on thong sandals and Crocs? Am I tripping? Okay. Now you're not tripping, V. You're not tripping at all. And see, we have to make this make sense. Okay. These are things that make you say, yes, what's look, y'all let me even get I can't even get to it. I'm trying to reach our comments and y'all going with me already. Okay. Oh my goodness, Queen said I can tell by those size 16 feet. Girl, not size 16. Okay, so Teresa said where she was, it was 80. Okay, where I was, it was like 50 something. Okay. Marie said I have, and welcome Marie, I got 3 stepchildren, 2 of my own. when I tried to include them into my family gathering, my husband would say they're not your children and their mom doesn't want them to wait or eat your food. Their mom doesn't want them want them to eat your food, the food you cook. So the mom doesn't want the children to eat the food that you're cooking. Baby, what else they gonna eat? Because I be like, are you going to buy them something to eat? Okay. She really thought she ate. Okay. Security. Child. Hey, keep pushing forward. Thank you for joining. Good evening. Thank you so much. Y'all let me know when V get up in here so I can give her a shout out. It's been warm here in Vegas. If this is okay, so it's been warm. Okay. Oh Lord, thank God it wasn't just freezing. Yeah, that's messed up. Thank you, Shailene, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. And thank you and Shelly for being sponsors for this live. Okay. Hi, Blessed Beyond Measures. Thank you for joining. Yes, Anomaly. Yes. Okay. So those shoes. Okay. Oh, we're going to leave her shoes alone. I really want to focus in on the boys. Now, the one in the front, okay, is one of her sons with her husband. For those of you who don't know the family, thank you, Anomaly, for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for today's show. I appreciate that. Now, I just want y'all to notice something, okay? This is their son together. Notice the nice, clean shoes. Notice the nice, clean socks, okay? The shoes go with the outfit. Okay, somebody, she ate. Security. Thank you, Nisha, for the super sticker. I appreciate that, sis. And thank you for being a sponsor for today's show. Now, in the back with the black Crocs and the flip-flops, let me move this, would be her oldest two boys, okay? One has on black Crocs with black socks, and then the other one has on flip-flops. And the shoes almost look too big, okay? That's number one and number two, okay? They almost look too big, and these are some older-looking sandals. It looks like, have y'all seen her walk around? I think she even walked around in those shoes one time, if I'm not mistaken. Number three looks the best, although I don't think that's church wear. Oh, yeah, the shorts in itself, right, okay? So one thing that I noticed, okay, and I thought about, I don't know if y'all remember that video that they did where she took all of the boys shopping for shoes, okay? All of them. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out what happened to those shoes. Did y'all buy them and return them? Or did you just do it for a photo op and really didn't buy the shoes? Like, where are the new shoes? Okay. And like V said in this particular caption, like y'all are bragging that you have six figures. Okay. And this is Sunday church attire, supposedly. But yet you have one looking all nice and neat, but the other two, we don't even know if those are their shoes. The Crocs look too big. Now, she just mentioned the other day that she thought she had Hep A, okay, hepatitis A. And allegedly, the doctor was wrong. Oh, well, this disease is from third country. She was trying to make it like that's a third, what do they call it? The third world country. Third world country disease. Girl, you up here worrying about a disease that you're talking about third world country, but you have your children out here looking like they are walking around in some of those places. Okay, which is so sad because kids did not ask to be brought here and they need to be taken care of. We have so much to say and do on this app, but yet and still, you could have cropped that out. Okay, you could have used that same laptop, phone, and all of that to crop out the feet if you knew you were not going to do it right. Like, where are the shoes? Why do these two older boys have to be treated like this? It's sad. Teresa said we saw his daughter for Christmas and he was so upset. His daughter's hair was not done, clothes too small for her, and we send clothes and money for his daughter to be taken care of the right way. Exactly. Wow, to treat your kids differently is crazy work. It is. Dee said them shoes all over the place. Exactly, girl. Hi, Dominica. Welcome. Thank you for joining. This is a family with a blended family. Two of the boys, the mom was from a previous relationship. She does not get along with the father. He doesn't see the boys. Okay, probably does not want to deal with her. And then she has two from her marriage, which get treated differently, in my opinion, than the older two. Okay. So this was Easter Sunday. And we're looking at the footwear because it's given, we don't care. These older two, we just gonna let them go out any kind of way. Okay. Did I read that comment? Okay. I don't remember that they actually check out at the register. Could have just been content. Marie, it looked like they did check out. It looked like they did check out at the counter. Yes. But we don't know because where are the shoes? Anomaly said, and oh my God, they're so small. Yes, I get she's not the biggest, but I don't know, something not adding up, child. Girl, she said something not adding up. Okay, Shelly said sad situation. How they do their kids. Yes. Hi, Pammy Pooh. Welcome. Hi, Talks with PM. Oh, thank you so much for joining. This is a family. I'm trying not to really go into details of who the family is, but it's a family that I cover and react to often. Yes. I'm trying to look because baby, she be doing the most sometimes. Life said about to drop 12K on a plastic rack and not even 1% went toward her kids' crusty shoes. Priorities looking real silicone right now. Yes, y'all, for those of you who don't know, she recently paid to have her boobs redone, okay? And she's about to get that surgery, but yet her two older boys who dad, is not able to see them or have a relationship with them right now, she just lets them go out any kind of way. This was at church, okay? And she was talking about she had hepatitis A, which is a third world country disease, but yet and still, their feet look like, girl, like you don't care. Like you're not even in a level of having some money, okay? Yes, Roy D, she's hitting that pole, one going back to Hawaii, one running to the corner store, okay? She wears the new shoes. Okay. Marie said, yes, when you buy things for the children, she takes everything back to the store and give the money to her husband. See, that there, that's just shop. That's ignorant and really selfish of them. Okay? Really selfish of them. She said, look up. Okay, there you go. They telling you. Talks with PMO said, I can't stop laughing at open book, but I don't know who's in the photograph. I'm just saying. Oh, hi, Miss Amelia. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah, she's crazy. The other BB. Okay. She hates those two older boys, especially number 2. Exactly. She's only keeping, hey, Queen, she's only keeping them out of spite and hurt because Adonis left her and upgraded to a real one. Yes. Okay. That girl that married that. Yes. Okay. Million subscribers. She should have a shoe endorsement. Okay. For the people that don't know, she will come for your channel. She do too much too. Yes. Hi, Cherry. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I love y'all real bad. Y'all keep me acting up. We love you too. Yeah, you be on point with your videos. 2 times for PMO. Oh my goodness. She surpassed crazy. Yeah. And so, I have a stepdaughter too. And my thing is this: when we're together as a family, whatever I do with my kids, I do with her as well. Okay, so if I'm fixing food and they're getting a plate, I wouldn't give her a bowl. Okay, I'm not trying to make her look like she's standing out. Why would I treat her differently when they're supposed to be our children together? Okay, if I'm going to take them to the mall, I'm buying my two something, I'm going to buy her something. Okay, if we go to church, my two looking nice and neat, I'm going to have her looking nice and neat, because also that's a reflection on you, boo. If those are your children, I don't care if he's the father or not. That's still a reflection on you as their mother. That's the thing. She's not getting a lot of views like before. No, she's not. No. Hi, little Sizzle. Could Dana not have brought the boys new shoes? I don't see her in there as much. So and those little super stickers and chats, they drying up. Okay. That's why her bald-headed A has aged 10 plus years since being on here. Demonic energy and mental illnesses have drained her emotionally. Yes, that part. I'm treating them all the same. Okay. All of them. Okay. Let's see. Dana building a channel, ain't she? Yes, girl, she's building her own channel. Okay. So she's not sending those supers like she was before. She's building her own channel. So yes, this here was just obvious, y'all. This is not the only instance of when these two boys have been treated differently. Okay. It is very obvious that she feels some type of way towards them. And I was surprised she let her favorite number one go out like that. At least number two has some socks. But she says her favorite, and she lets them know who her favorite is. That's another no. She tells him that he's her favorite. She treats the older two boys like blemishes in her mind. Her perfect family is her Microsoft, and the two younger ones. Yes, exactly. And she's still, that's what we were trying to figure out. Anomaly. We don't see her in there as much. She might be in sniper mode when she's modding, but she's not in there as much. She's building up her whole channel. But I already knew that. I said when she really starts building her channel, she's not going to be over there that much. And she's definitely not sending those supers like she used to. Wait for her to do a tell-all for views. Okay. And they have this little group chat. You know she knows a lot of stuff. Yes, her channel going to be popping, and Thorn gonna be mad. Right. Not sure, but I just know she been in there doing her channel. Yes, she has. So this was a telltale, y'all, on just really picking between y'all's kids and letting these two do one thing. And then she makes it noticeable. She'll say, yeah, these are my mono race boys, and these are my two biracial. I'm like, who says mono race? Okay, girl, buy them all some shoes. Just go and buy a couple of pair. So if you want to have the church pair, if you don't want to do like a whole lot of shoes, just go get a church pair and a little casual pair, so that your boys don't have, because other people are talking about them. Okay, when they go out in public, other people are saying something. They're not just going to say it to you, but they are paying attention to that. And you don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, how did she have them out in these slides here at church like that? Little things like that. Of course, we don't care what people say, but when it's to your children, that's a reflection on you. If you're going to be out here popping in your sequin, I don't even know why you're trying to pop like that on Easter Sunday with your short mini sequin skirt and the stripper shoes. Do you? But have your children be a good representation of you. I'll never forget, and my mom passed this down to me, and I take on the same perspective. She said that even if she did not have the best, okay, those times if she could not afford to get her hair done or go shopping, she made sure, and I have pictures for proof. I don't think I ever repeated an outfit. My hair was always nice and neat and done. I was always dressed up, and no, it was not always name brand stuff. But my mom cared about how I looked, how when I go out, I'm her child. Okay. And so I do the same for my kids. If it's times where I can't get my hair done or something like that, hey, my kids, I'm gonna make sure, hey, let me get them done. Okay, let me make sure. You want to make sure that you're on top of taking care of your kids. Because the reality is all four are hers. Two are his. But you have to still do for all four. And I don't care, the daddy, he has to give into account for his actions. Okay. But they're with you. And so that means, hey, I just got to do what I got to do to take care of my children. What I believe she will, Queen. I believe that she would. Cactus will get mad and then Dana will expose her. I can see that. Yes, she is, Brenda. And welcome. Yes. The youngest two boys, that's her 80% white. Yes, that's what she wants to be so bad. Anomaly says she'll spend money on herself, but not those kids. I hate when moms do that to their children. They are a reflection of you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hi, Tammy. Welcome and happy belated birthday. We had 2 birthdays yesterday. No, 3. Lachelle's, Tammy, and Shelly Shells on yesterday. Life said us regular moms will look like ish while our kids look up to par, but she don't care what they look like. She must not know they're a reflection of her. Yeah, she doesn't care. It's all about her, though. That's the thing. It's all about her. When you're a real mom, it's about your kids first. Most of the time, I mean, we need to start doing that because moms, sometimes we put ourselves last too much, okay? But like yesterday, baby, you know you've been waiting to eat. Your kids got their food. They eat. Soon as you open up your food, oh, can I have some? Y'all, I said no. And I still don't know because I always share my food. No, you got your own food. I have been waiting all day for this meal. Okay. I finally get a chance to sit down. We done took y'all to Earth Day events and all of that. We always put our kids first. I get it. But sometimes, hey, look, this is my moment. And yesterday, I didn't feel bad about it. Usually you feel bad when you say no. And my daughter, she's the type, she thinks if she asks over 3 times that your answer going to change, I had to show her no. So I was fine with it. Lil Sizzle says, strange how Adonis's genetics have affected Brad's kids' speech. Okay. Queen says she hates number 2 because she hates herself. She has a deep-rooted hatred for herself and takes it out on number 2. Right. And he looks just like she did when she was younger, because we looked at that picture a while back and he looks like her. Yes. And I don't think she likes herself. Okay. Shelly said it's still her birthday. She's still celebrating. Shelly's supposed to go live tonight too. How mad would she be if we all went over and subscribed to Dana? A war will be started. Oh yeah, she definitely would not like that. Definitely. Life said I be wanting to say no to my kids so bad when it comes to my food because why? Right. And that's what I'm saying. I said no this one time. Okay, usually I'm not. Okay, I'll let them get something. But sometimes we got to put ourselves first. We got to put ourselves first. Okay. Life said I still end up sharing. The guilt won't let me. It didn't hurt me yesterday. It didn't hurt me. Do better. Girl, please do better with your kids. Please stop making difference between the older 2 and the younger 2 because it's really showing. It's really showing. And keeping in the vein of family, y'all, I have another thing that makes you go, why is it that when some women have a man that does nothing to show that they really care for you and love you and possibly allegedly even borderline was abusing you, why is it that we try to do so much to protect them? I'm just still trying to figure that out. Is it so you don't make them mad and you don't want them to come after you more? But we're more concerned about protecting that man and his image than even your own kids sometimes. Okay. Hi, Southern Girl. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Because I feel like that should go multiple ways. Okay. If he's spit on you and putting his hands around your neck, scratching you up, stressing you out during your pregnancy, not even acknowledging you on his social media, and doing all of this stuff. But you go out of your way to protect his image, to protect him, to stop people from talking about him. Like, make that make sense. These are things that make you go, If somebody did all of that to the point that you said they were stressing you out until they may almost want you to go into early labor from the stress, what is it doing for them for you to cover for them all the time? Not even married. Now, I can see if that's your husband. Okay, come on, Peach. With her 9 kids, her husband and those 9 kids. But you're going to war, covering, protecting a man that won't do the same for you. And barely says he's with you. Okay, not even a true acknowledgement. But proclaim that you're all about self-love. I'm not understanding that. Things that make you go, because if you did all those things to me, baby, I would let the gate open. Go for him. Do whatever y'all want to do. He wouldn't even be there with me at this point. I'm sorry. He wouldn't even be there. Okay? He wouldn't even be there. Marie said they don't want to be alone. Okay, that could be another thing. Some women, like Betty Wright, she done messed a lot of women up. Rest in peace. Saying we'd rather have a piece of man than no man at all. I don't know who approved that. Who approved those lyrics? Okay? Because we got women now. Look how long ago that doggone song was out. And we have women now that will put up with a piece of man that has shown you his behind, that has stepped on you, turned his back on you, cheated on you, talked about you, done all of this stuff. And you trying to do whatever, thinking it's a flex to be a security guard or a bodyguard to a man that don't care about you and won't even do the same. Won't even put a ring on your finger, making you another baby mama, because he's not. He can play all day long, but he is not. If he did all of that, he's already shown you what he is about. So I'm just not understanding why go to such great lengths to protect him. That is crazy work to me. Yeah, it's a shock. Okay. I'm telling you, it is crazy work. I would be shocked too. Things that make you say, okay. Maybe someone can explain it, because my mind, I can't even wrap my mind around some of this stuff. Like, seriously. We were just talking about it earlier with Shannon Sharp, y'all. Okay. We found out he has another previous lawsuit of being aggressive, okay, and inappropriate with whoever he was with. And they filed a lawsuit in New York. And I'm not saying that this girl, this new one, not trying to set him up. But if you say you're going to choke me, do all this different stuff to me, baby, please, you think I would have been said something and done something? Okay, some people stay in stuff too long. We cannot continue that. You have to really love yourself. Not just trying to write a book or talk about it. Be about it. Okay, because if he's not doing it for you, boo, why are you working so hard to do it? So he won't leave, trying to put up an image. Like, it's time out for that. You've done that long enough. Yeah, and he don't even protect you, child, girl. That is crazy. Hi, Crystal. Welcome. I'm just trying to understand. It was just something that made me go, She thinks she's in love and can't be without a man. Everyone can be without a man. Everyone can be without a woman. You have to want to. If you give a man too much power like that to say, oh, if I don't have you, I have nothing. Child, you done gave him too much power. And he already knows it. by your actions. Okay, I do too, Crystal. Those are my favorite songs too. But she was wrong for that lyric though, because she got some of these women out here trying to hold on to a piece of man, and it's just not right. The only reason Microsoft is there is because he gets to make her a human Mario coin machine. Not a human Mario coin machine allows other women to suck the mic and allows him to do whatever to her kids. Ooh, see? Hold on 1 second. My son be doing the I told Cactus that sometimes you try to dig a hole for someone else, you will fall in it. Yes, I agree. I agree. I can buy my own flowers. Okay. This is the quietest I've ever seen Peach. Oh, Crystal. Me too. I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, what is going on with her? I'm like, wait a second. The website down, she not on here doing 20,000 videos and popping off. Something is going up. I don't know. I don't know. Something going on. Okay, thank you, Cherry. Okay. Hi, Karen. Welcome. I don't think so. I don't think it has. It's still up. Hi, Mrs. X. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Who the F said jealousy has her in a chokehold. That man was working and has shown he don't want to be with her in every way. That's what all those babies are for. Maybe this one will make him love me. Ooh, that's deep. Who the F? Because if he don't love you with four, okay, we try to give him a baby thinking they're gonna stay. He not gonna want to stay with you with six or with seven or with nine. Okay, 9 kids and one still cheated. Okay, if we want to use that example, giving a man a baby does not hold on to that man. That's young girl mentality. Okay, when you up in your 30s and 40s, I hope we stop thinking like that because it doesn't work. It really adds stress and it complicates the situation because then you brought children into the world that does not have a family. They have a baby mama, baby daddy. Then you get into a thorn situation where the baby daddy, there's nothing wrong with that because my mama, my daddy weren't married either. She eventually got married. But then you have a thorn situation where the mom and the dad are not on good terms and it affects then the children and the relationships that they have with the other one, the father. Okay, or if it's a single dad, the mom outside. It affects them. The decisions that we make are not necessarily just for us. We have to continue to think about the next generation. How will this impact these children? Not so bad. I'm trying to bring it to the world to hold on to this man if this man does not even want to marry me or be with me and has put his hands on me too. No, he's already shown you how he cares. That's his love language, girl. That he's hitting you, choking you, doing whatever. That's his love language. Spitting on you is the lowest. That's his love language to you. He's telling you in his actions how he feels about you. I don't care what gifts, what flowers. We've seen enough movies to know that a guy could still treat you like a dog and still bring a gift, still smile in your face, kissing all on you the next day, cleaning up the house just to repeat it again. And each time it gets worse. Yeah, all he doing is playing. Okay, we too old to be playing. Okay, who's playing games in 30 and 40 and 50? Hey, Nicole, welcome. Playing games is for kids, boo-boo. Tricks are for kids. He allowed to do whatever he wants to at this point. Exactly. She needs to work on loving herself. Yes, you have to love yourself first. We talked about that this week. You have to love yourself first. She says she loves herself, but she doesn't. No. I like clean up woman and no pain, no gain. Me too, Crystal. Hey, KC, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi, Stormy, welcome. Anomaly said, loving yourself isn't allowing someone to take advantage of you while disrespecting you or your kids. Exactly. Right, right. Someone said they seen Wood at the Hard Rock Casino. I believe it. Oh, we were looking at KC, we were looking at this picture talking about let me pull it up again. Oh, not that. I'm showing my own live. Hold on, y'all. We were talking about the differences that she can sometimes make between her kids, and it shows in these shoes choices, okay, of the two older boys, and how her number three child was dressed appropriately, appropriate shoes, and it looks like they just went to a thrift store and found the first pair of shoes that was on an aisle. And it's so sad when it doesn't have to be that way. But that's a reflection of how she feels about those older two boys. I mean, let's be real, other than actual purposes, no other man is going to take her seriously. She has nothing to offer but crusty, crabby, patty, coochie, and ditch. Queen, you don't give her no grace. And we talking about multiple people. You know she be posting 20 shorts a day. Yeah, I don't know where Peach is. I really don't. Because that's not normal. Peach is pregnant and hiding in her house. You think so, Belinda? Allegedly. Y'all silly. A lot of people saying they think she's pregnant too. Hi, Latte. Welcome. Mixture. We talking about women that pick between their kids how they want to show favorites. We talking about women who say they love themselves but they want to do everything to protect the man that has not protected them and shown them that he doesn't even care about them or anything. I don't know if they scared sometimes that he gonna leave them or like maybe last time they had to do a whole setup, cover up, put it on somebody else because it was too much action and things got found out. So maybe they're afraid that if that happens again, okay. He doesn't want her. She doesn't want him. He's tried several times to leave. Most likely she either had a psychotic break or threatened him in some form. Yes, with Thorne, definitely. I think that man is miserable. He wants to get out of there, but he knows that he cannot get out of that. She will make his life a living hell. Worse than what she's already doing to her other baby dad. Okay? Former ex-husband. That will be horrible. Hanging on to a piece of man will get you in trouble. I learned that the hard way. Say that again, Jessica. Okay? And now that the Krusty Krab pizza coochie has the hip A girl, not the hip A special. No one is going to want that either. She said that was a mistake from the doctor. Jay said the signs were early on. Yesterday, I saw a video of a CC done a year ago where BB was saying she was FNF. Now I got to think of what FNF is and complained about his abuse online for over an hour to her supporters. Oh, you know what? Yes. And with her, Jay, she has spoken out on it multiple times. I almost believe it was a cry for help, but no one knew how to help. No, because some of them are yes people and they don't want to stir the pot. They don't want to really say something that may get them shunned or kicked out. Okay, so they just go along with what you want to do. What you want me? What? Okay, what we doing? No. If you see that she's getting abused or she's spoken out, like me, I'm a neutral party to this. I don't have a dog in the fight. Okay, from the outside looking in, if a man has done all of that to you, he has shown you who he is and that he does not want you. Okay, I don't care how much money, things you buy him, how many kids you have by him. Girl, he still doesn't want you. He's using you. It's the difference between someone using you and loving you. And she has not learned the difference. And so she's been slowly speaking out. Like even during the pregnancy, She would go live crying. She would go live being on the ones and the twos, DJing in the bed, trying to get his attention. But yet she crying out to us, but we're not the ones that can get you out of it. You have to get your own self out of that. You have to want to be out, because each time he did something, it got worse. People are like, that's old. But if you look at the pattern, I don't even know how it got worse than the choking and the spitting on. I don't see, unless it was really something that has not come out, because to me, that's worse. You done choked me and spat on me, and you done scratched my neck and stuff like that. No, that's not okay. That was not an act of love. Hi, DJ. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Just to go back. Yeah, you keep going back. No. Hey, Latte World is in the building. Thank you for joining today. I really appreciate it. And I think I missed your live last night, Latte, too, because we got home late. And I was so tired. My eyes got heavy. I'm going to have to catch the replay over and over again. Right. Karen said my comment was, why wear those? Karen. Uh-oh. Now, y'all, just for reference, in this chat, we are talking about multiple content creators. I did, not content creators, influencers. I did post a picture of one that went to church with her kids, and the picture had 3 of her kids, and she had on these little pink, let me show it, and that's why she said hoe shoes. Oh my goodness, girl. Karen. Oh my goodness, girl. She thought she was eating that day, like they said earlier. She's the evil stepmother to her own kids. How does that work, DJ? How are you the evil stepmother to your own kids? Golly. Okay, that applies to both. Okay. Talking about he's changing. Yeah, okay. And I'm not saying people can't change, but come on. Exactly. They all said that. Ike said that too. Okay. Ike said he was changing too. And we know the end of that story. Okay, Tina got out, thank the Lord. But come on. How many times? I'm so sorry. Everyone leaves me. I'll do this. I'll do that. No. Helping him with his business stuff. You tired. You pregnant. You got your own business stuff. What you doing, sir? Okay. The least you could do is do your own business stuff. Adonis was able to escape right at the precipice. If Microsoft were to leave, she would do him 10 times worse. She would ruin them, and he would never know peace. Exactly. I agree. He already tried to first priority ship her to hell. Okay. Right, Miss Amelia. I'm content by myself, and really I am. Because I'm an introvert. I can be by myself and just enjoy life, baby. Okay. Shoes. Yes, she does think those shoes are classy. They go from party night to church. Okay, it gives me serial family unaliver vibes. The way he looks, yes. Okay, you got to watch out for them quiet ones. Hi, Southern Belle. We all over the place. We're talking about protecting abusers, self-love, treating your kids differently when they have different dads and things of that sort. So it's just a mixture in the comment section. She likes being used, though it seems it makes her feel valued in some twisted way. And some people do feel valued when you hit them and cuss them out. Like they like the toxicity. Okay. They like when people mistreat them. Some people are attracted to that. Anomaly said to go along with hiding the abuse, that says a lot about you as not only a woman, but an individual, period. Yeah. She, what's funny is the same woman that was talking about the things he did to her audience is the same woman that's saying y'all lying. Like, I don't understand when you put out what was going on behind closed doors. I guess that's the part I'm not understanding. How do you come out and say all of the things, the scenarios, the different things that had happened, excuse me, but when people talk on it, okay, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not understanding that. No one went to look for that information. That's information you put out. And it wasn't just a one-time live. Okay. This was over and over multiple times during the pregnancy, back in November, other little times after that. She put out the ring cam videos too. All of that, only to keep protecting him. Oh my gosh, he's about to leave me. How can I cover this up and put it on someone else? If you do that just for the sake of a man, I don't put anything past you to protect this man, okay, or to stop him from leaving you. If you're willing to set up another to take the fall for that man, like I wouldn't trust anything. You would go to any length, and that should show him something too. Like seriously, if you think about that, like man, girl, I'm a little scared of you myself. He should have been scared. Like you'll go to that length, like that's crazy. Like seriously, he has an underlying and simmering rage that is disturbing. It's his eyes and demeanor. I've caught the way he stares at her sometimes. Ooh, with Thorn. It's concerning that she thinks she's a clean cook. We witnessed her bare hand raw chicken after scratching her moldy weed. She's gross in the kitchen, so Help A is not a shocker. DJ, when she said it on the first time on that video, it was not a shocker, especially when I looked up how you get Help A. I said, oh, yeah, she got a problem. Because we've seen her alive not cleaning her hands. We've seen that. We've seen her eating with her hands, not washing her hands, not washing the meat, things of that sort. That did not surprise me. It didn't. Hi, Miss Lynn. Welcome. I don't know. She gives me the psycho unaliver vibe. Y'all silly more than he does. I can see her zipping around the house like one of those spider monkeys screaming at the top of her lungs. Okay. Hi, Jen. Oh, my God. Let me catch her with the comments. Y'all silly. BB likes when Jay Black comes out of Ja. Shailene. And she said that one comes out when he's drinking. I would be scared. Okay. I would definitely be scared. Yeah. That's ooh. If that's what he does when he comes out, I would be nervous. But Linda, the other one, the former that I talk about too. Y'all know who that one is. I think Cactus has been canceled. If not, her views is showing that they're not too happy. She's not been on Facebook, Brenda. Definitely, yeah. She's not canceled yet. Yeah, I can't support that. There's a lack of integrity. Yeah, that part. No. Today's the day before the surgery. Oh, well, that's probably why she's quiet. She's probably preparing for her surgery. That was crazy work. BB has no self worth or love. Hey, Pearl, welcome. Okay, Pearl. Look, because I might not go live later on. I think Shelly Shells is going live later. So I was like, look, let me come live. I'm going to get my kids. And I might do some things with them this evening. Y'all know, because, yeah, it's hard some days when I come home real late. I've been trying to take them to the park and do different things when I get off and so forth. But y'all took a day off today because this morning, it was a heavy morning for me. Like, with the loss of my friend and things like that. Yeah, it was just a crazy morning. So I was like, I'm taking off. So it feels good just to be off today. It really does. Yeah, I was not shocked. Hi, Flower Child. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. That is for free. If you would like to support the channel, you can sow a seed of Cash App or a super sticker, super chat, or coffee. That link is in the chat as well. Let's see. She got canceled on Facebook. Who are y'all talking about got canceled on Facebook? Thorn? I think she's still on there. She may not be posting on there. Let me see. I'm going to look and see. Now, I think, are y'all going under her name? Because she's still on there. She posted on the 21st. Mm-hmm. Bigfoot better have a plan because you can best believe Cactus has her plans when she gets these boobies done. Okay. Oh, oh my goodness. It's under her name, Kathleen, her first and last name. Yes. Yeah. I mean, y'all, these are just things to make you go, like Arsenio Hall used to say. It's just crazy. Like I just really don't understand it. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around it. Like some of the things that's being done, even with the children in a lot of these situations, some of the children are treated differently because of who their father is, you know. A lot of different things, and I know with that, sometimes you do have to make some adjustments because some people prefer one thing over another. But when it comes to the point of, in this situation with the shoe situation, why not just buy all of the children's shoes? And I thought that's what y'all did, but see, this is very telling. Either A, they really did not buy those shoes, or B, she bought the shoes and she took those shoes back. Because why? Easter is usually a time when everyone dresses up anyways. So why wouldn't y'all wear y'all's nice shoes to church on Easter Sunday? I don't think they have those shoes. And what do they go to school in? That's another thing that make you go, like what y'all wearing to school? Please don't tell me that these babies going to school in Crocs and flip flops. Okay, I'm just hoping. Oh, hi Candace, welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. Yeah, I'm just like, I thought vaginosis was a 304. Now she really about to be on her 3. Oh yeah, girl. If she gets the breast surgery, y'all can expect. Cause see, I can't. Okay, unless I see something that y'all share, something like that. I just, okay. She is going to be on one. Like, see, it's about to be crazy. Because she's going to really think she's something else. Okay? She might not get them with the milk coming out of them. Oh. Well, I think you can still get it. But I don't know how true that is. When have you ever known Cactus to be quiet this long? So she hasn't gone live. And I mean, what are y'all considering not long? Because if anything, Peach is the one that I haven't seen go live in a while. She only bought shoes for her 2 younger kids for Easter. I don't know. That's what we were trying to figure out, Belinda. Based off of that picture. Hey, Dham, welcome. Based off of that picture, it looks like at least he has a nice pair of shoes. DJ said Easter is supposed to be one of the best dressed days for kids. She put them in white tee, flip flops, and Crocs for church while she's walking around like a disco ball. Wait a minute, not the disco ball. Wait, was this? Hold up, was it a dress or a skirt? Let me see. Oh, I thought that was a skirt and a top with the pink shoes. Lord, I cannot. Poor babies. Those babies don't deserve that. Flip flops. And to be honest, the flip flops and Crocs look too big. I don't even think those are their shoes, to be honest. That's so sad. Hi, Chris. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. They might be able to go to school in Crocs, but I doubt flip flops. Exactly. So he probably wearing those Crocs. Hi, Teron. Welcome again. Looking like a ghetto Pepto Bismol bottle. Not the Pepto Bismol. Hold on. Hey, Becca. Welcome. Hi, Key. These kids go to school with Crocs, pajamas, flip flops or whatever, even a scarf on their head like they going to bed. Yes, they wrap up in those blankets. Okay. At one of the schools I worked at, they told them that if they keep coming up there in pajamas and flip-flops, then they will start getting suspended because that's not a part of the dress code. You're not allowed to wear flip-flops to school. I watched a video from T Goddess and commented that she probably lied about the surgery being paid for and is now trying to save face by inducing milk. They won't do it if, oh, really? Wait a second. Do y'all think that's how she's going to get out of, you know what? Like I said, y'all, I'm going to wait it out. But if she does not have that surgery, don't say I did not tell y'all so. I'm telling you, she's trying too many ways to put it on something. If she has it, I'm going to be surprised. And for her to be quiet, we're going to see because she's going to blog about that. That's going to be her content. She's already said that will be her content. So she's gonna milk that for what it is. But okay, so it's a full dress. Oh, okay. Child. Let's say we're talking about multiple people. Cactus is making her escape plan to leave Bigfoot. That's why she's baby boying him. She has to make him a piece of nobody so she can leave with no remorse. Ooh, wow. Jay said, I'm going to have to find this whole picture. I need to see something. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I would show it, but she be playing games too. Like, seriously. I ain't got time for that. My mama never let me go to school in my pajamas, even for pajama day. I let my little kids do it. Who I've been waiting for the excuse. Right, I've been waiting for that excuse. Cactus said she was going to cancel her breast surgery when she found out about her test. Yeah, she said it. It's on her mind. I don't think she really wants to do it. Key said they even bring liquor bottles. Not liquor bottles. The girls' toilets stay clogged up with bottles. That's crazy. Remember in Hawaii, she had to stop nursing a baby for a certain time period before her surgery. Oh, yes. So that may be her excuse. Next, her kid's going to be going to school in her baby fat jeans. Where I am, all schools have uniforms to stop all that pajamas and short clothes. Yes, I like the uniforms. My daughter's school, they have to wear uniforms too. Hi, Victoria. She just has no understanding of class or appropriate dressing. Right. I agree. Yeah, it is crazy work, y'all. Those things just really made me go, today. Like, I had seen the picture the other day and I just did not get a chance to do the live about it. But it's so sad. Kids do not ask to be brought into this world and to make difference. And she already has voiced that number one is her favorite. That's a no-no also. But to have them going out, they are a representation of us, okay, of the parents. And so it's obvious when you feel a certain type of way about your children. And some of it is because of how you feel about the dad, or in some cases, the mother. You're trying to get back because she knows he probably sees this stuff. He probably sees when those boys' hair is not cut. She's doing that on purpose to make him mad. But those are your children. All four are yours. And then on the other one, don't let people play in your face. I bet he would not try to protect you at all costs if the shoe was, if the shoe was on the other foot. If a man has shown you that he does not care, he has put his hands on you, spat on you, doing all these different things, but you're trying whatever to keep him protected, I just cannot wrap my mind around that. Because that really shows how you feel about yourself. Not necessarily him, but how you feel about yourself to try to protect him and go all out on his behalf. And a man will play in your face if you allow him to. And he will continue to do and not acknowledge who you are. But many know who he is to you. A lot of people don't know who you are to him. They don't. His circle does not know who she is. Probably don't even know he has kids with her. Hi, Kay. Hey, Obi in chat. Have you in my ear while starting dinner? Okay, thank you. I think number one is her favorite in comparison to number two. but her preference is number 3 and 4. Number 1 was dressed raggedy too. Right. And she said that, Marie, that he's her favorite. Yes. Thank you, Victoria. She needs to hire a person to teach her manners and how to dress. Right. Okay. Oh, Pearl, we're going to talk about it. You have probably seen him. I don't know if you've seen the Wu-Tang movie or series or whatever. His name is Janelle. You probably seen him. He's uh, who was it that I think was it Mandy? One of y'all be in the chat talking about he's a Z-list actor. Oh, I posted his picture and her picture on another video. Yes, when I said lessons from Bree and Ja, that's him. Yes, but she continues to protect him. All of that. Yeah. After all of that, it's so sad. If she cost them the 12K again for the surgery, I sense another two-piece combo. Okay. Hey, boo, welcome. Them people probably disown Bigfoot by now, thanks to her. Oh, yeah, his parents are done. Okay, his parents are probably done with her. That lady, especially his mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law. Let's see. I just subbed, hun. I didn't know you had. Oh, yeah, Shelly has a channel. Shout out to Shelly Shells. Okay. I think she's going live today, too. In her last live, she was showing paperwork referencing the surgery. She covered her birthday, but the date of the document was in December. Hasn't she canceled an appointment this year? I was confused. Now, wait a minute. The date showed December? Wow. So, you know what? DJ. Yes. Oh my goodness. That made me think back. Okay, remember y'all when she did the video? When she was on Tasha K. Thank you. It just hit me. When she was on Tasha K, she was talking to Adonis's mom, and she was saying, I'm having my surgery. It was towards the end of January. And she said that I'm going to bring the boys for about a week. And I was like, oh, wow. And even the mother-in-law, she was excited because she said, oh, I get to keep them that long. And then she tried to play it off and was like, you know, you get to keep, don't act like I don't let the boys come with you. So whatever happened to that surgery? Okay, because that never happened, remember? So that paperwork, if you're saying that it was from December, it could have been for the surgery in January, because she never did go through with it. Hi, Sugar Pop, welcome. Thank you for joining again. They are monitoring her now. Okay. These kids only know a dirty clothes pile in a room to find something to wear. Exactly. His parents just said, girl, bye. Oh my goodness. DJ just made me think about that. She did have one that was canceled already. She's about to come back scratching, itching, and lying about it. That could be why she's quiet. Oh my goodness. About how she couldn't have surgery. I see this come. Y'all, if she does not get it, oh my gosh, I am going to be too done. Oh my God. Okay, DJ said exactly. And why is she showing old paperwork and hiding her birthday? Oh my God. I don't know why she's hiding that birthday. Okay, girl, are you lying about your age? What? Because I think both of them lying about their age, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. BB been 32 for the past 3 years. So I still don't know that girl real age. I still don't know her real age. Okay. Don't tell me Thorne is older than what she is. Oh my goodness. That girl, if it was from December, it was probably because of the surgery from January. That's the one that she hasn't had yet. Because she was on top. If you watch the Tasha K interview, that's when she talks about it. That when she set the mother-in-law up and was recording her, she didn't know. That's what she was telling her. I'm gonna bring them through there for a week, about a week. But Linda, it breaks my heart thinking of those kids looking at the dirty clothes pile, wondering what to do so wrong. Exactly. Yes, she's canceled twice already. Those people are going to be sick of her. She really doesn't want it. But see, she's want to get it because that's what he wants. These women go with what the husband or the boyfriend wants too much for me. Now, it's kind of different when it's your spouse, but you're changing your whole body, Like, no, what are you doing? Okay. What you changing on your body? Our bodies already have to change when we have kids and all of that. What are you doing to your body? Okay, you better love me as I am. Yes, Kathleen. Okay. KC said, Kathleen, I had already told her to get a fashion consultant or go to a decent store and they would help her to know what to wear. Okay. Yes, Jen, she does. Bigfoot won't get his status symbol. Why or does? Okay. Oh my gosh. And I would not have thought about that until DJ just said that. If the paper said December, because that was probably for the surgery from January that she never got. They're not being taught anything on proper dress attire, not to mention cleanliness. See? Breast hi sweetie P. Breast enhancements. I can't believe this doctor is putting up with all this 304 been doing, asking all these weird questions, and then put the doctor on blast too, saying that the doctor was wrong and made a mistake, saying that she had help A. Like, okay. I know a lot of people, and y'all clarify this for me. I know a lot of people that have gotten shots, okay? When I break that word up, y'all, immunizations. I have to slow it down. Some words you have to slow down, okay? Baby, how many of us, now just think this thing through. How many of us have gotten the measles shots? We've gotten all of that, hepatitis shots and things like that when we were younger. And some of us have already, we've gone to the doctor, gotten blood work done for many different reasons. Okay. I never hear these doctors or no one saying, oh, it shows that you have the measles. Or well, part of it is reactive and part of it is not reacting. Oh, but it could be probably because you had gotten the shot. Wait, what? Like, I've never heard them bring that up. Like, because you've gotten the shot, that could be why it's showing up in your system. Well, to me, that's not definitive because you're saying probably. Okay. What's the difference between, oh, because did she get it recently? Did she get a Hep A shot recently? Like, if that was from when you were a child, why is that a factor right now? Like, what all are they testing for? That was just, I didn't understand the explanation. That dress isn't for church. She didn't care. I've already watched her do this twice. Okay. Belinda, it is probably going to be a third time. Because that's probably why she's quiet. It may be a third time on that part. Let's see. Because y'all know I just... Okay, let's see here. Thank you for your patience. I was looking at one thing. Okay, so last video posted was 7 days ago, but I don't believe that because I think she did a video. She did the I'm back. Oh wait, hold up, y'all. Wait, let me see. Okay, so the last video. So she did a short. When was that short? Was that 1 day ago, 2 days ago? That was about what, 2 days ago? So yeah, she hasn't been gone a long time. I don't think she's been gone a long time. And the last live is showing 1 day ago. So she hasn't been gone a long time. She may not have just been live today. If she gets a greedy doctor, but not a good one, okay? I can't stand how condescending she is. Sure, they're human and make mistakes, but the nerve of her, you catch more flies with honey. Yes, exactly. Especially if you're doing a procedure, I don't think I want to make you mad. Okay. Hi, Doc. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And Doc, you wrote something on one of my videos that was so profound. I hope you saw my response. Thank you so much. Southern Belle said, for someone who claims she don't take meds, why would she want foreign objects in her body? Because there can be complications. Yeah. Not recently, she couldn't believe how many tubes of blood they had to take with number 4. Okay, so it wasn't recently. Hi, T. Marie. I wish someone would have gotten the live where she publicly apologized to her mother-in-law. Then the father-in-law cusses her out. The father-in-law is just upset with her probably at this point. He probably over it. I would have surgery for a man. I wouldn't have surgery for a man, let alone a husband. If I was to, he would pay for that pain. Okay. DJ says she's rehearsing the lies. She's going to tell us why the surgery didn't happen this time. Y'all know I'm coming back. If it's not a surgery, okay, I am coming back and I'm just gonna laugh. Y'all gonna already know what my laugh means. Okay. I'll just have a big sign that says, I told you so. Also, those implants are supposed to be replaced every 10 years. Child. There go my girl, V. Hey, V. V, I was just showing your post. Okay, and I gave you a shout out. This is the one that I was showing. And her caption reads, y'all, she said, wait, I know you're effing lying. This is not how six-figure earners dress for Easter Sunday church service, is it? Why do the 2 older boys have on thong sandals and Crocs? Am I tripping? I said, V caught that. I didn't see it. That was too funny. Let's see. And we were just saying it's not good to make difference between sons of another father. You know, just because they're dad, y'all may not be getting along. Don't treat them differently. They're a reflection of you and how you dress them, you know, when they go out. She was asking for them to take all of the children and he went off. Oh, yeah, they're not keeping all those kids anymore. After she talked about that mother-in-law, when those kids came back, that probably put a nail in that coffin. Okay. She would tell about 10 lies as to why she didn't go through with it. Yes, I can see that. B said, I hope she has an allergic reaction to the surgery with her allergic to everything allegedly. Well, B, they're saying she may not go through with it. The paperwork showed December because she was supposed to have the surgery in January and no one ever brought it back up. And she brought it up on Tasha K when she was talking about, you know, the mother-in-law Adonis's mom keeping the kids. Queen, none of them will make sense. Right. When did this happen? Oh, what did T. Marie say? She was asking for, oh, yeah, I missed that part. We know she's going to tell the story of the test the way she wants to. Right. I wish we can all hear it. She sure hasn't videoed the grandparents since that I know of. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Figures with her line self. I'm gonna hit the replay. Talk to y'all later. Okay, B, thank you so much. Hey, Shannon, welcome. Yes, y'all. So we're gonna keep. Hey, I'm telling y'all, we definitely gonna keep an eye on that. Okay, now this other situation, child. I think I'm gonna give some backstory of that because some of y'all are interested in that backstory. Because y'all, you know, don't know about their relationship and some things that transpired. So I'll definitely bring that in from the angle of if she wants to stay in that, let her stay in that. Okay. If no one can make her leave that relationship, no one, I mean, I don't really care like that. I would love for a woman to love herself enough to get out of that. But if people have told them over and over, what more can you do? Hopefully, talking about some of the things not to do and using that scenario, that situation, will help someone else. Okay, that could potentially be in a situation like that and will get out of it, or do not even think about entering into a relationship in a situation like that. Okay, because she's going to do her. She's going to do what she wants to do. But those of you who want to know about that, we'll kind of go into some of the background of some things that have transpired that she shared publicly, and some things that have been shared publicly about a cover up that took place to help him out. Okay, that was to protect his image, to keep people from talking about him. When is it going to be about you, though? When is it going to be more about you and protecting you from everyone? Last summer when she was in Hawaii, I think when she first got there, she deleted the live. Oh, okay. Okay, got you. She canceled when moving again. Yeah, but the one in January, they had already moved back. She has been doing that surgery for almost 5 years. I don't think she wants it. Yes, they have to have the strength to leave. Yes, doc, they have to want to leave and have the strength to get out of something like that. So hopefully hearing about some of the things that transpired in that relationship will highlight some different instances, things you need to look out for, red flags, things not to do. Hopefully that will help some other women out here that could be going through some situations like that currently, or that will stop or prevent someone from getting into that. I don't care how much of a celebrity you think they are, how cute you think they are, how, oh my gosh, we'll make some pretty kids together. Okay. They put their hands on you. That is not a sign of love. They're telling you how they feel about you in that. Y'all know she's breathing. She's lying. Okay. Hey, my black is beautiful. Welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. So yeah, we'll go through that because I know some of y'all from the other sector do not know the whole backstory of that, and so I'll y'all it's I'll highlight some of the main parts. But that whole thing was it was over 2 years. Okay, so I ain't going through all of that from the previous relationship. We're gonna start from this current one, from where she's talked about situations, and I think I played a little of that. I did a video. If y'all haven't heard, I did a video on it that she kind of discussed a little bit of a situation with him when she said, your mama, and you know, some men don't play about their moms, okay? And he had been drinking and he goes into this alter ego allegedly. And before she knew it, he had his hands around her neck and was spitting on her while she was trying to kick him. Police had to intervene and things of that sort. It was just crazy. You know, I thought that would have been something that would have stopped a person from being in that type of relationship, but they continue to stay and continue to every once in a while talk about it. They would break up, get back together, break up, get back together, and now they have children together. But even during the pregnancy, she was still going live, saying little things, you know, as far as I know. Even November did a whole live. I played half of it on here already. I have the whole video on, y'all look under videos, it's on there, where she was just laying it all out. And she told everyone, record this. But some women feel like, oh, when you make up with someone, that everyone's supposed to forget and not talk about it anymore. No, you put that out there. There's no statute of limitations on when people are supposed to stop talking about something. It could be for such a time as this, that maybe there's a young lady, a young girl out there that needs to hear about these things, that are in a situation like that, and they need to get out because it does not get better. They've already shown you how they feel. Her mom says she's 35. Thorne says 30. Oh, wait a second. Casey, so Thorne's mom says she's 35? Is that what you're saying? Wait a minute. Is that what what you're saying? Please tell me we don't have another one of those situations. Please tell me we don't have another one of those situations where we got to try to figure out who's telling the truth and who's not, and about people's ages. Will the real age stand up? Okay. Brenda said 1 and 2 grandparents. Wait, y'all got to play this on that. Wait a second. I got to play this one on that.
You back and forth, but it was nice talking to you guys. Bye. Because Rose, you're lying. You back and forth, but it was nice talking to you guys. Bye. Because Rose, you're lying.
Oh my goodness. She lies easier than breathing. Okay. I never understood why some only share the experience but not the breakthrough. Okay. Hi, Nina. Welcome. Nina. Oh my God. But wait, Nina. And see, I don't care how people say, oh, you have to be in the bushes to be gifted. You have to be in the light. Nina, that was so far from the truth. For one, my laptop was at home. I was out and about. Okay. Wasn't even on my phone on YouTube at all. My phone, let me tell you, my battery was dead. Okay. My battery was dead. So I cut my phone back on. I saw I had a notification, my email. Y'all, I go to my email and it said, you've been gifted a membership. I said, Lord, no, please. What channel was this? So I scrolled the email up, and lo and behold, I said, oh Lord, is she lying? I don't even know at what point in the live I was gifted, but I promise you, I only knew because of the email. So all of this, people got to be in the bushes, all of this stuff like that, that is a lie. I was not in that lady's bushes. And yes, once I knew she was live, I was. I said, well, let me go over here and see what they're talking about. But other than that, I only knew because of the email. You do not have to be in people's bushes to be gifted a membership. You don't even have to have it on. I didn't even have the live on. So that's the only way. I said, people going to be like, she in the bushes. I don't even know what was said. But shout out and thank you for the gifted membership. I get one every month. She should just give me a lifetime membership to her channel, because YouTube keeps on gifting me memberships to her channel almost every month. Like, seriously. And it's supposed to be random. I don't know how they keep coming to me. Doc said the pain, get that out of your mouth. The pain, the process, yes, they matter. But the power is in the breakthrough. Yes. Okay. That's where the healing begins for someone else. Don't just show the scar, show the strength that came after. Say that again. I have to give you some snaps for that. Okay. If we're going to talk about the pain, also talk about the breakthrough. But you have to have a breakthrough. You have to show us that strength. Okay. Because to me, if you're going to continue to stay in it, that doesn't show that you're strong at all. You're just putting up and settling. That's a very good point. But if you do come out of it and get to the other side of it, and you're strong enough to move on and to really love yourself, then tell people the whole story. Don't just leave that part out. Okay. She even talked about how people, put on these fronts where they're doing photos, was telling all her business, but forgets that she told all of her business. Okay, so when they do these photo ops and things like that, smiling, we the happy family, it's fake. She's already said it. She said it. They're not really happy. How old is the oldest one? I don't know, Marie. I think he's about 10 or 11. And I think you're talking about Thorn, right? Cactus's mom says she was born in 1990, but I don't think she knew what year she was born in. That's a shame. That is a shame, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm driving to give you something to eat. I'm listening. Okay, Nina. Her mama has so many kids, she could have been wrong. No, your mom knows your age, should know when you were born. I would hope they had to go through that pain. Oh, Nina, see, so you got one too? Okay. See? But people are like, you gotta be in the bushes to get gifted. I saw that I was in the bushes. Okay, so Jay, you saw it too. And I didn't even know. And me and Dreamy Girl, we talk about that all of the time. And baby, I was like, girl, because she trying to get gifted just from somewhere. She still hasn't, but every month I'm getting gifted. Kathleen, exactly. It seemed like she was thinking about it. Yeah, yeah. I think she doesn't want to do that surgery. Okay, I just can't believe quiet. I'm sorry. Just tell you, welcome. You know what? No, you don't have to be subscribed. I promise you, I got gifted a membership and it shocked me for even another channel. And I said, well, I'm not even subscribed. And I said, let me go over here and make sure. I had gotten gifted a membership and I wasn't even subscribed to that channel. And let me tell you, one day I had someone come into my chat and they gifted like 90 subscriptions. Okay. I had people come into my chat saying, hi, I was just gifted to this channel. They didn't even know who I was. So, of course, they had not been subscribed. YouTube was just sending out memberships all over the place. Now, some were to people who were in sectors that I covered, some were to people that didn't even know who the open book was because they were just going all over. So, no, you don't have to be subscribed either. Jay said I got one back to back. Once I was in the bushes, once I was minding my own business. See, I'm telling you, I have too. It seems like every month I get gifted a membership. Hi, Terry. Welcome. You can't be quiet. Nina be over there talking. Girl, you got to stay out that chat. Oh my goodness. T. Marie said facts. I've gotten gifted. I've gotten 5 gifted memberships in the last 3 weeks. Even channels I haven't been on. See, thank you. Because we have people, they swear they telling the truth. Oh, they gotta be in the bushes. No, they don't have to be in the bushes. No. It could be to a channel you don't know about. And the thing of it is to get people to your channel. That's the thing. They want people to know about your channel. So if it's going to people that don't even know about your channel, that's really good because you're in a good algorithm. Yes. Yes, I was trying to calculate her possible age. Okay. KC said, yes, I always say it's not how you are in the storm, it's how you dance in the rain. Yes. Obi, you better get over there that members only and run that TV. Girl, okay. I'm telling you, hey, best believe I will. I'll be checking to see what's going on. Okay, if I get gifted a membership, but I don't even think it's like tea like that. I don't even think it's like a lot of lives like that anymore, to be honest, because of so many people that are members for that reason. Because sometimes people will get memberships to your channel just to be nosy, okay, or to see what's going on. But then sometimes you get some memberships of people who really, really care about you, okay. And so, yeah, I just was shocked. I really was. I was like, oh, okay. And I seen my email. Hold on 1 second. Oh my God. Hello, and welcome to the Open Book. Oh my goodness, the time is quickly approaching for our new writing workshop orientation that is taking place on April 26, 2025 at 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, in order to attend this orientation, you need to register. Click the link above this post and fill out the information. You will then receive more pertinent information along with the Zoom link once registration and payment have been completed. The fee is only $15, and guess what? If you are a member of the Open Book, you get a special discount. You only have to pay $10. Yes, just $10 for this special orientation. I hope you all will join us. We will learn more information about the obstacles to writing, what to do in order to start writing, and what will take place throughout the workshop. So don't forget, go ahead and register because you don't want to miss it. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank y'all so much for your patience. My son I had to see what he was talking about. So, y'all, my writing workshop orientation takes place this Saturday. If you are interested, the registration is still open. The link to the registration is in the comment section, not the comment, the description section of this video. And it is going to be awesome, y'all. I am so excited. We're going to also have some other authors on there that have written from different genres, okay? So they can talk about their experience from writing from that particular genre and just kind of going through an overview of the writing process and how to self-publish your own book. So I am so excited. I hope that if you're interested or if you know someone that wants to become an author, this is the time, okay? It will last for about an hour and a half. You can ask questions and things of that sort. We're going to have fun with it. I'm also going to do a prize giveaway. So yes, don't hesitate. I'm going to leave it open until Friday. For those of you who are interested, you'll receive an email from me, and also the Zoom link will be sent to you as well. T. Marie said, "Hey, Micah, man, looking forward to getting your book." Okay, thank you, T. Marie. Jay said, "Well, y'all, I'm back to my regular schedule. My dinner is cooked." I know that's right. Okay. T. Marie said, "I will be joining." Thank you, T. Marie. I appreciate that. And you know what? Let me drop that link in the chat for some people that just may want quick access to it. Let's see here. Yes, some people have already started registering. So, yes, make sure you click on the link and complete the short form. And it shows you the ways that you may make the payment. If you are a member, you get a discount. So make sure you put that on there as well. Who the F said, y'all, I got to get to go and enjoy the chat, enjoy the live OB. Catch y'all next time. Thank you, Who the F. We appreciate it. Thank you for your support, sis. Let's see. Belinda said, "I have a book in me for sure." Come on, Belinda. You got to be there. Okay. And y'all, even if you're not at the point where you think, "Oh, I want to do my book now," at least come and get the information so you'll already have in mind when that time comes, when you're really ready, you feel like you have the time to do it, you'll have like an overview of that process and what it's going to take. So, yes, I encourage you to still come and be a part of that as well. Let's see. Also, I would like to say a special thanks to my sponsors on today. Let me go to that screen. Shout out to Shelly Shells, Shailene, Anomaly, and Keep Pushing Forward. Nisha, my girl, thank y'all so much for being a sponsor for today's live. It really means a lot. Shout out to all of the members that are lit up in green. Thank y'all for your support each month. And also special shout out to the moderators that were in here. I believe Shelly Shells, she was in here earlier as well. Micah Man has a special message that he wants to say on our way out.
Make sure you check out my book, in the comments below and check it out and read it.
They don't have it in the comments. Okay, go ahead.
Make sure you check out my toys that are coming soon. And check out my backpack and lunchbox that's coming soon.
Oh, wow.
And check out my videos, Micah and Friends, and they have some tablets coming up soon.
Okay, very good.
And it also has Bang the Robot.
Yay! Good job. Thank you, T. Marie. I just received that. Make sure. Okay, so you did register. Okay, good. I saw the notification. Thank you so much. I'm going to send you an email that I've already sent to the other registrants, so I'll send that to you as soon as I get off. Casey said, my uncle wrote one and kept telling me to write one. I say my story. They would think that it's fiction. Oh, my goodness. And you know, Casey, get over. You know, Casey, thank you, Casey. Thank you, Tony. Now, my mom, y'all, believe it or not, when she passed away, she left a box of journals. Okay, she had a lot of journals. And when I read those journals, y'all, it's almost like I could feel her talking to me. When I got to one journal in particular, she stated that she wanted me to turn her journals or her experience with, she had what we call lymphedema. It's a rare disease. And with that, it's more so the emotional side of the things that they go through, the depression, just different things. And she wanted me to tell her story through her view, right? She left the name of the book and everything, and then told me in her journal, she said, take the proceeds and take care of my grandchildren. This was before she had grandchildren, y'all. And I just broke out crying. After she passed away, y'all, I took those journals with me to school. I would take one a day and read through her journals, y'all. And it just was like a roller coaster ride, that this was what my mom went through. This was what she was thinking on certain days. And I feel like my mom set such a standard as far as writing and as far as keeping up with like pictures. Like, y'all know, I take pictures of my kids and things. We're such a digital generation right now. But y'all, my mom kept photo albums. Y'all know about those old school photo albums where you take the pictures, you print them and put them in the book. That's what my mom did. She would get on my butt if she knew that I was not doing that with my own kids. I feel like, oh my gosh, I got to get it together. So I need to at least put them, all of these pictures and videos and things that I've been doing, I need to put them at least on a DVD or a CD, because she kept up with that. With me and my brother still have pictures and photo albums and things of that sort. And so just to see how she sat and wrote, y'all, the impact, I'm just like, I never thought I would have been a writer. I never thought that. And she probably never thought that she was a writer until after the fact. And I see all of this and I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. My mom was a writer. She was writing her story all along. That's why I say, don't discount your journal writing. If you are a journal writer, you are a writer. You've been writing your story all along. Okay. And that part, as far as turning it into a book, it'll be even easier now because she's already laid the work. She's paid the price. There are other people out here going through those types of things that need to hear her story, that needs to be encouraged. And so that's what she wanted to do for others. She wanted her story to be told. And so that there, don't discount, and I'm going to even talk about that. Don't discount your journal writing. Some people think, oh, I'm not a writer. I'm not smart enough. Or, writing a book is like so far off to them. I used to think the same thing. It's actually easier than you think. That vivid imagination that you have, where it just goes off into these different stories. Baby, do you know how much money, Elin Harris wrote on his freaky stuff? His download self probably at one point turning it into a character. Okay. It's a lot of different books out here. The coldest winter ever. You know, if you think about one part of your life, okay, and even wanted to turn that into a fiction story where nobody knew it was you, you could do that. Change the characters' names. Okay, nobody would know that's your story. And you making money off of it. That's a whole other stream of income. That's money that can be left for the next generation. Your book will forever be here. People that have passed away, y'all, that can't tell their stories anymore, their book is still here. People are still reading about them. That's how they get to know what they went through and how they conquered and overcame. It's because of their writing, the things they left behind. It will never go away. That will never go away. And then once you do that, you'll be surprised. Like my son wants to now write his own book. Tony said, my daughter has been writing journals for years. Wow, that's amazing. Like seriously, she may be a writer. Amazing and a blessing. Yes, Doc, it really was. T. Marie said, journals really bring the reality of life. They do. They really do. I have this big pumpkin-shaped glass jar. I put my days and thoughts on paper in the jar. KC, oh my goodness. When I tell you, that could even be, and everything doesn't even have to be long. Let me tell you this. Even with something like that, you even have your title right there. Paper in the jar. Now, let me tell you what you could even do with that. Okay. That could even be turned into a short, like one of your papers. If you were to pull a paper out and whatever was on that one slip of paper, you put that down on one page. And below that, if you want to expand on that and have some journal space for someone to write just thoughts based off of that one piece of paper and have a whole book of paper in a, ooh, and then on the front, the illustration would just be like this jar with paper. Like that just, oh my goodness, that gets me so excited thinking about something like that. Like this is what I do. I love reading. I love writing class. I love bringing things to life and really taking other people's ideas. Guys gifted me to be able to see and how to even businesses, books and things of that sort, how to take it to another level, you know, like putting our minds together on that thing. I love that. Casey said, I think I have lived 10 past lives. Okay. T. Marie said, I use the note section on my phone, especially when I can't sleep. Me too, T. Marie. I have a different piece for different things. So I can go back and reference it. Like when I was watching Thorne's videos, I have a Thorne sheet. I have the date, what happened in that video. So I keep that too. It's easier on my phone. And then you can always pull those up under your Google account on your laptop if you need to just copy and paste. I've been asked to go on TV on those serial shows. Really? Oh, Lord. Yes, Doc. Can you hear it in my voice? That's my passion. Like, seriously, I could be on here all day. And these are the things we're going to talk about at the writing workshop orientation this Saturday. You know, just bounce ideas off of each other, whether you thought about writing a book or not. You know, some people are in different phases. Some people thought about it. Some people are like, kind of thought about it, but don't think I'm that type. You're that type. If you kind of thought about it, you're that type. Some people have already started a book, and then some people are at the final stages of writing, and they need to know where to go after that. What do I do after I've completed my book? So that's something to think about. I also suggest if you're coming to the orientation, have you something to write on. Bring a pencil or pen or your laptop so that some ideas and things, if something comes to you, you can jot it down as we go through some of these different things. So yes, I even want to give y'all a little writing activity on there. So yes, it won't be long. It's just like a little quick little writing activity. So yes, these are things that we're going to do there. I have a notebook, but I did the jar so my kids can take one paper out the jar every day to feel I'm always there. Oh, KC. Oh, I love that. I really do. Wow. Thank you, Nicole. How are you today? OB, that explains your great storytelling. Okay, thank you, Doc. Yes. Okay. Oh, and that's how I see things too, Doc. I'm a visual learner. And so even when I'm learning things, I have to see it visually. Like I have a good photographic memory too. So with tests, when I used to take I'm talking too fast, but I'm excited. Tests at school, what I would do is I could memorize the page of the book, what that page looked like, where the word was or the answer was. And so that helped me to keep things organized in my mind. When I would read, like growing up at the library, reading Curious George books and different books, reading and writing go together. Sometimes students want to think, oh, I'm a good reader. Well, guess what? You're a good writer as well. Okay. They're writing from a certain genre and you're reading. All of that goes together, reading and writing. When you're a good reader, you're a good writer, and vice versa. They are very good. And so just taking your imagination and building upon that. Yes, I started and then started down myself. Okay, so you definitely need to come. I'm so glad that you're coming. Yes, we're going to get that doubt kicked out. Okay. You're going to keep going and finish. Okay. I really do need to do that. Excuse me. I've also been told I can write Hallmark cards. Okay. Now, I like that too. Okay. You can go so far with that. In so many places you could do, so many things you can do with that. Yeah, the jar we can all do. I love that. I'm jealous. My son has a photographic memory. My son, he actually has a memory where if he hears it, he's more auditory, but he memorizes it so fast. Like with their Easter speeches, he could memorize just like that. My daughter, it took her a little longer. But my son, if he hears music or a song or something like that, he can memorize it so fast. I'm like, I'm jealous of that. Okay. Ooh, y'all gonna have me going into the orientation on here. Okay. I'm so excited. I really, really am. So, yes, if you know someone or if you are interested, it's not too late. Registration will be open until this Friday, and it starts this Saturday, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Central. So that is 8 to 9:30 Eastern. Okay. We're not trying to do like Peach. Okay. I'm trying to have people coming for me. Okay. I made sure I put that at the top of that form. Central, know your time zone. Know your time zones, okay? So if you're Eastern, you need to be there at 8, okay? Thank y'all so much. I have thoroughly enjoyed this live. Make sure, oh my gosh, make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell because you never know when I'm going to go live. Thank you, Nina. Doc said I signed up, looking forward to it. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. I'm so happy you're going to be there. Yes, we are going to have a great time. Thank you so much. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. If you know someone, I know one of my friends that signed up is going to be there. She is going to share it with Barber, who has written the book. He's almost done. And he was just wondering what's the next step. Where is he supposed to go after that? Now, this is the orientation. Now, when we get into the workshop, that's when we start sharing out the names of certain publishers. Here's a resource to call if you need printing and things of that sort. We go deeper into each little part. Let's see. Life said, are you only having one book workshop? No, this is actually the orientation. So if you're not able to come to the orientation of it, when I give like the overview of everything, we talk to the authors, you can ask questions. The workshop part, if you just want to jump in then and just start with us and go right into the workshop, I'm going to announce those details at a later time, which will start next month with the actual workshop phase of it. But this is the orientation to gather more information and so forth. Yes. So, no, I don't plan on this just being a one-time thing. This is something that I want to continue to do. God laid it on my heart. I could tell it's my passion. Because even when I talk about it, y'all, it's hard for me to stop. But I really, really want, and other people, the ones that have books within them, me coming alongside of them to help them with that process, they are then able to give birth to those books. And someone told me this a long time ago. Someone is waiting on you to be obedient. What does that mean? Well, that means if you were supposed to, God told you to write a book, or if it's a desire of yours to write a book, when you write that book, someone is going to be blessed by it. They're just waiting on you to be obedient to what you were called to do, which is to become an author. So share your stories with them because they're waiting on you. They're waiting for that book. Okay? I'm excited, y'all. I am so grateful to God. If you don't want to come and would like to be a sponsor, hey, let me know. Okay, if you have a business and your business wants to sponsor some future authors, let me know. Those of you who just signed up, I am about to send you an email. So be on the lookout for that email. Okay. I appreciate all of your support. I love y'all. And until next time, have a blessed day. Thank you, T. Marie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.